Good evening, my dear students. Today I am going to explain new chapter, and today I will give you the basic of the chapter, okay? And keep attention and you follow whole class. So today that chapter of class 7, there is chapter 4, which is most important chapter. There is simple equation. Simple equation. Simple equation, first you have to understand algebraic expression, okay? As in class 6, you have not much idea about this algebra form. Today I will explain from basic only, okay? So long basic is not clear, then if you know the sum also how to do, that is not enough, okay? First you have to understand what do you mean by algebraic expression. Say I am writing there 2x plus 7. So you are looking that one, x is there. The first point coming in your mind, what do you mean by x? X is known as variable. X is known as variable. Understand what do you mean by variable? Variable means what? It has numerical value. Numerical value. That value is not fixed. Which is not fixed. So once a number is not fixed, in that case we are considering as a variable. With variable, there 7 is a constant because 7 is a fixed number. The variable and constant, it is related with the sign, which is add sign is given. It may be any sign. It may be subtract, it may be minus, it may be plus, it may be multiply, it may be divide. So that means in case of algebraic expression, now you understand how do you define this one. The definition, how do you understand? Definition what? In case of algebraic expression, how do you define an algebraic expression which contain one or more terms. Term means what? These are called term, okay? So these are called term. One or more term form with variable and variables and constant. In algebraic expression, it may be variable more than 1, 2, 3. Even its power means what? Whatever that power is there, no number means its power is 1. If I write there x only, it means no power means 1 is there. If you write x square, it is the quadratic form, okay? But this one I am not telling. First to understand simple equation, okay? So for it is clear what do you mean by algebraic expression. Next come to equation. Now I am telling about equation. Okay guys, now I am telling equation. In case of equation, some points you have to understand. So equation, just I am taking one example to make you understand. Say I am writing there 2x plus 3 equal to 1, okay? 2x plus 3 equal to 1. So what we have noticed there? First you see this one is called left hand side, okay? And this one is known as right hand side. And in between one symbol is there, which is equal symbol. And which is by using equal symbol, this one make equality of left hand side and right hand side. So some conditions are there. What are the condition of equation? First condition, in an equation must be equal sign, and another thing, the value of left hand side and right hand side must be equal, and one thing more, one condition more is there, at least one variable must be there. Okay, at least one. It may be left hand side, it may be right hand side. Okay, so these are the condition of equation. Now I am giving you another, just I am going to explain now about the topic which are related to your chapter. So topic is the first one, how do you form an equation? Very beginning you have to know how do you form an equation. Secondly, you have to know how do you find the solution. How do you find? You are solving the equation. Solving the equations. Next, some word problems are there. Word problems which are related to the equation form. Okay, so I will explain one by one. Just I am writing now one equation. Say I am writing, giving you one statement to understand how do you form an equation. The sum of 3 times of a number with 11 which gives 32. Just I am taking a statement, 3 times of a number, that number we are considering x. Sum with 11 and which gives is 32. That is, once we add 3 times of x with the number 11, then the answer getting 32. So x is not given in the statement. So this one we are considering. We are considered that number. That one we will let this number. Okay. Whereas we will let the number be x. Okay. So why you have taken x? Because we know that x is a variable form. Okay. So this way we can form an equation on the basis of statement. Okay. Now next point is there, how do you solve? Say same one we are going to solve. 3x plus 11 equal to 32. So we have to solve their x. We have to find x. So how do you do? We can write there 3x plus 11 minus 11 and 32 minus 11. Just separate the variable. How do you separate? As plus 11 is there, we can subtract minus 11, and right hand side also subtract minus 11. In an equation, one thing you remember, any number we can subtract, we can add, we can multiply, we can divide by same number. So we are doing there plus 11 to minus 11 in the both this side. So 11 cancel, we are getting there 3x equal to this one cancel, and this one also minus, we are getting 1 and 2, 21. Okay. Now you see 3x equal to 21, then both side again now divide. To remove this one, just make the variable separate. Okay. To remove this 3, we can divide by 3 both the sides. So once you divide, 3 cancel and this one cancel, 7. The x are getting 7. This is one way to solve. But now I am showing another way. How do you solve this one? Another way is there. Say another way to solve. 3x plus 11 equal to 32. Same one I have written again. Okay. So we can keep the variable in the left hand side. Whatever unknown variable is there, that one always keep in the left hand side, and whatever constant other numbers are there, this one you take to right hand side. Once you take left to right, this one is known as transpose. Transpose, how do you do this one? By changing its sign. Say 32 in the right side, once you change the sign, the side, plus 11, it will be minus 11. Again, from right side, if you take any number to left hand side, then also sign change. Okay, that is rules only. Okay, then what we are getting? 3x equal to 21. Then x is equal to what? 21 by 3. Whatever that number of the variable, that number will come down in the form of division. Okay, whatever that number is there with the variable, that one will be in the divisional form. So that one we cancel, that is 7 getting. So it is clear. So this way we can solve of any type of equation. And one more rules I am showing. In case of fractional form, say 2x by 3 equal to 1 by 4. There are two fractions. Just to solve this one. 2x by 3 equal to 1 by 4. In that case, we will do cross multiply. Do you know what? How do you do cross multiply? Just this one with this and this one with this. Okay? So 2x into 4, that is what? We are getting 8x. And 3 into 1 getting 3. So now x is equal to what? 3 by 8. So this is the form of cross multiplication in solve. Okay? So these are the basic idea of the solving of any equation, and more some are there. In next video I will give you more idea about this chapter, but you continue. And one thing more you remember, I will give you the MCQ questions, because nowadays it is very important to understand MCQ type of questions. And in the exam also, usually most of the school they are going to example type of the MCQ type of questions. Okay, so one thing I am telling you once more, that is you must subscribe the channel to get the regular notification of my class. And I will continue take the class class 7. So keep in your mind, and you follow the video each and every one properly to get the correct knowledge, so that you will be get proper information regarding this chapter. Okay, thank you, all the best.